Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, who wouldn't know who I am? Like, come on. Stop. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sophia Camarda if you're new. This channel has everything, but somehow we do it all trash. Does that even make sense? I can't even form a sentence properly. Oh my god. Okay. Hi, this is Sophia. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Hello, I am here to do my what's on my iPhone XS Max. Now, some of you guys may have seen my worst unboxing of this video. I'm here to do an update on what's on this iPhone. I've done a what's on my iPhone before for this phone, but that was like almost a year ago, which is crazy because it doesn't seem that long. But a lot of you guys were asking for this, so I'm gonna do it. Let's just cut the crap. I don't really feel like doing a whole intro. I don't feel like talking about the fact that I'm not really wearing makeup in this. You cannot pay me to put on foundation or eyelashes today. Like, that's just not happening. So I'm sorry, but also I'm not. Anyway, let's begin. So if you haven't seen my unboxing, what are you doing? Go watch it. But I have the iPhone XS Max. As you can see, this is the space gray color in the 64 gigabyte size. Honestly, I wish I got the 128 or whatever the next one up is because I always run out of storage, but when I was ordering this, they had nothing left other than the 64 and I was too impatient, so now I have to deal with it. What a first world problem. Like, I really am such a but anyway, oh my god, this is getting demonetized. By the way, if you want to know how to make this like really good oat milk latte at home, I'm gonna be making a video on how I make all of my at-home caffeinated beverages that are like healthy. Okay, shut up, just shut up. Okay, let's begin. Oh my god, why am I like this? Okay, here's my background. I have like this little gradient palm tree background which matches my silicone case. If you saw my unboxing, I had the black silicone case, which I still have, but I wanted something different for summer. So this is the pink sand color from Apple, as you can see. I like it because I'm really not a color person, but it's nice. It matches everything because it's kind of neutral. Okay, so let's get into the phone. So I'm gonna scoot to the side and I'm gonna put what is on my phone here, like a screen recording. So let's just begin. Okay, so we're in the home screen of my phone. You may notice not a lot has changed since my last what's on my iPhone. I really don't reorganize my phone a lot, but we'll just go quickly through it. We have the calendar in the top left because I just really like having the date there. Then I have the clock, phone and weather, and this is basically just all the Apple apps that are basic. Camera, photos, and notes. And Whole Foods. I only shop at Whole Foods when I get my groceries, which sounds kind of like, oh, you only go to Whole Foods, like you must be rich. No. I live in Columbia in South Carolina, and they don't really have, around here, like in the Carolinas, we have like Harris Teeter. They don't have that there, so it's like you either go to like Bilo, which doesn't have my fancy vegan so maybe I am like a spoiled brat, but at least I own it. At least I can recognize that I'm a spoiled brat. Now my screen recording ended. When did that end? I really have not improved like at all. So yeah, I get the app because they scan your little Amazon Prime, you get money off, and there you go. Then I have daily horoscope, which was in my other video. I am not one of those people who thinks horoscopes are real and it's like, this is what your life is gonna be type thing, but I think astrology is very real, and this app actually has like pretty accurate readings most of the time, and it's not like general, it's very spot on, and it's weird. Like, I'll send it to my friends and they're like, how is it that accurate? Like, it's weird. It's really weird. So whoever's running this app, good job. Then we have Day One, which is like a journal app. I don't write in it that much, but I try to write like a little catch up on life every month, or if I need to just like sort out my thoughts, I'll put it in that. Kind of like an extension of my notes app, but it's like a little deeper. But it's not really a diary where I'm like, oh my god, today blah blah blah, talk to me. Like, no. Okay, maybe. Then we have the Lifetime app. This summer I've been going to the gym a lot, which by the way, I have a workout routine coming really soon, but yeah, I use that to check in. Then we have Life 360. I talked about this in my other video. Life 360 is trash. Like, I cannot wait to delete it. I don't even know if my family's gonna let me delete it when I graduate, but I'm gonna try to delete it and just not, like, it's stupid. I hate it. I hate feeling watched. And I don't do anything, but I always just feel watched. Then we have Snapchat, which I'll actually open because I don't want you guys like seeing where I live and all that. So this is the first one I can open. Hi, add me on Snap, which my Snap is public, but no one can snap me, if that makes sense. Like, you can see my stories, but I only get Snapchats from my friends. That's not to be mean. I'm just trying to keep one social media like actually private. So don't think I'm ignoring you or that you're blocked. Instagram. Here's my Instagram if you want to give me that cool follow. But anyway, I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate Instagram. Twitter. Here's my Twitter if you want to go follow that too. I prefer Twitter out of all the social medias, I think, because it's not, I don't know, like Instagram's just kind of mentally exhausting to me. Like, I don't care enough to like look at pictures of your life. However, Twitter is just entertainment most of the time. Then we have Reddit. I use that to watch the Bachelor like threads. Like the Bachelorette, I watch those little like live threads or something like that. Facebook, I don't really use Facebook. It's really just for my family. Actually, like this week I deleted everyone off of it except for like just my family, so yeah. Pinterest. For Pinterest, I actually love it. Like, it's kind of cringy sometimes. There's some cringy quotes on there and like just mom stuff that's like, it's not funny, but it's a mom joke and it's like, how can you be mad? It's so innocent. But I like Pinterest lately because I am trying to get my own place like the second I graduate. I don't care how it happens, just I need it to happen. And I like to just sit sometimes and like look up decor inspiration and stuff like that. I'll show you guys my decoration page. So here's some stuff I saved for my future house slash apartment when I graduate. You can probably tell the vibe from my room already if you want to see my room tour. This is Visco. I don't really use it that much, but this is my feed. I really only use it to like edit pictures sometimes. I don't really post on here. My last post is of Animal Crossing because this is my favorite Animal Crossing character. I don't want to get into it because I'll talk for like 20 minutes about this character, but just know Violet the gorilla is my favorite. Okay, SoundCloud, obviously for music. Then Waze, I'm not gonna open that either, but obviously use that for getting around town. The Starbucks app, I don't really go to Starbucks as much as I used to. And for me to say that, that means I go like maybe once a week. Like, I don't go that much. I'm really trying to make stuff at home because it's really not that good for you and it's like wasting your money, but I still go a lot. So I have the app to order stuff online. Then we have Wells Fargo, which is my bank obviously, and then Spotify. I'm just gonna show you guys some of my playlists. I like to create my own playlist. For example, this is called McDonald's Sprite, and this is basically just songs that sound like really crisp. I don't know what gave me this idea. Like, I think it's because I was listening to Low Life by The Weeknd and what is it, Future? That song is just very crisp. Like, it sounds like the air that's coming out of your speakers is cold. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's called McDonald's Sprite. It's songs like that. They're just like crispy and like static. Check that out if you want. Then I have one for the gym. I have Ariana Grande. I have a summer playlist that I really haven't updated. Days of the week. I don't know what possessed me to do this, but it's literally the days of the week in songs. This is called Luxury Resort Where No Kids Are Allowed. It's only 4 very specific lo-fi beat songs that sound like a fancy resort. Just picture like sitting by the pool and there's no kids. It's like an adult, like luxury, like beachside pool. That's the music that's playing out of like the rock speaker that's next to the fucking poolside bar. These are those songs. Okay, then we have The Weeknd, his master playlist. It's literally all of his songs that I can find on Spotify. Then we have Sick Lo-Fi Beats, which are my favorite lo-fi beats. I listen to these when I'm getting ready in the morning at night. Like in my bathroom. And it feels like you're at like a luxury spa. And that's pretty much it for my new playlist. You can go check them out. I have some weird ones, but those are my new ones since my last video on this. Now on the next page, I have folders. So the first page is like all icons because I don't like folders. However, for these, I do feel like I need folders because I don't know, it keeps them organized. But on the home page, I like to have my main and then this is like the side. So yeah. So we have lifestyle, and I'm gonna go through these kind of quick. Fitbit, this links to my scale. Even though I really don't weigh myself that much, I just try to eat healthy and work out. I feel like when I weigh myself, I obsess over it. I'd rather just like look and be like, okay, do I look good? What do I have to do? Like, that's it. Don't worry about a scale. Sophia, that's like a health fertility tracker. Just good for your knowledge. If you're a girl, you should get it. Companion links to my car, but I can't open it because it's gonna show where I've been. But it basically just shows like how many miles I've driven, the gas, like stuff like that. Sephora and Ulta, we love. Then this app is called Clean Juice, and if you're in like North Carolina, they have them I think all over the state, but I'm not sure. They definitely have a lot in Charlotte, but it's just the app to order online. I'm like the queen of ordering online. Twitch, okay guys, if you missed it, I streamed The Sims like 2 weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun, and I did this on YouTube, and I think you can still watch that stream. It's on my channel. I want to get more into gaming, but I don't want to post those videos on my channel because I don't want to devote the energy to like edit them and be kind of like a gaming channel. I really feel like I just want to leave the gaming to like streaming, which I think I'm gonna move over to Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. I'm not the best gamer, but I'm entertaining and like somewhat cute. Okay, Steam. I have a funny story about Mr. Steam. Oh god. I'm not signed in. What else is new? Why would I be signed in? But let me tell you the story about Steam. So I don't really use it. The reason I have this app is literally for one very specific reason. When I was younger, maybe like 5th grade to maybe 7th grade, I used to play Halo every day after school with this guy who we went to elementary school together, we went to middle school together, and we were just like the Halo buddies. And I have a lot of Halo buddies, but like me and this guy were the Halo team. And there was one other friend that would play with us sometimes. We were like all friends, but this was my dude. And then we kind of drifted after maybe 8th grade. And then high school, we didn't talk at all because I just never saw him. After we graduated, I would text our other friend, the one that was like our 3rd friend that we'd play with sometimes. And I'd be like, yo, whatever happened to blank? Like, where did he go? Because we lost his number and he stopped playing on Xbox. He wouldn't answer our Xbox messages, our texts, like nothing. Every couple of months, I would text him and be like, yo, what happened to him? And he'd be like, I don't know. And we would text each other probably like maybe 2 or 3 times a year because we don't really talk that much now. But I'd always text him and be like, yo, where's this dude? And it started becoming a joke. I'd be like, hey, this is our yearly checkup. Like, where is this kid? And we just had no idea. And like, it would make our day because we'd randomly text each other and be like, yo, this is our checkup like every 4 months. Where is he? And we're like, I don't know. So we did some detective work and we found his Steam. We downloaded Steam and I chatted him. I chatted the guy from elementary school and I was like, yo, like, what's up? And we started talking and he was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm still in the same town, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this. And I'm like, cool. The story is so funny because I'm such a creep for this. We have been trying to track this dude down for years. Now we found him and it's like, okay, now what? That's why I have the Steam app. You're welcome. Like, I know you didn't want to hear this, but you're welcome. Okay, moving on. Next we have Rico's acai. These are the best acai bowls you can ever get in Charlotte. Then we have Venmo. Even though I don't really use it that much, I have it. Bitmoji, just because they make you get it for the keyboard. DirecTV I use sometimes, but it's one of those apps that once you delete it, you're like, I needed that app. And then you have to re-download it and you're like, this is annoying. So that's why I keep apps that I don't really use that much because I know one day I'm gonna need it. And that leads me into my next app, which is Yelp. If you saw my other what's on my iPhone, you know how I feel about Yelp. They can go suck a fat Like, why can't I read all the reviews on your website? Like, why do I have to get the app? Why? Then we have iAqualink. This literally just links to my parents' pool. It like controls the lights and stuff. That's it. Bud, that is a really cute, almost like a wellness app, which I don't use at all. But I don't delete it because it basically gives you these really cute notifications. At 11:11, it always gives me a notification like, have a good day today. And I'm like, thank you, Bud, like you are so cute. Grubhub, I don't really use, but like I said, this is just stuff that you don't want to delete. TikTok, this is the cursed Vine. Like, this is Vine coming up from the dead. I'm not really into TikTok, but I have it because why not? Airbnb, I just like to look at them sometimes. I really don't travel that much. I don't know, it's just cool to have. Which brings me into Zillow and then my apartments app. So I'm not gonna open it, it's gonna show my location. As I was talking about, I really want to get a house, a townhouse, an apartment, some kind of place that is mine when I graduate. So I look on these and save my favorite houses and apartments. And honestly, not even just that, like on Zillow, I look at $1 million houses and just save them because I'm like, okay, one day I'll get them, one day. Not today, but one day. You guys should do that too. It's very motivating. Like if you check out Hidden Hills, that'll make you work. Now Pulse. This app is such a freaking scam, but I don't delete it. My friend Matt told me about this. Hi, Matt. This app, you take surveys and they collect data. The thing with that is I'm pretty sure they use it for something, so they're collecting like free data. That already is sketchy, but they give you rewards for getting points. And the thing with this app is I'm getting a lot of points. Like I have a very long streak. I don't even keep Snapchat streaks, but I have a streak with this stupid app. And they deleted all of the rewards. Like they were giving away iPhones, they were giving away thousands of dollars, gone. This app is a scam, but I'm somehow still doing it, hoping that they bring them back. Facebook Messenger, even though I never use it. Podcast, never use it. Bowflex, this is for my mom's workout thing. It's like a little elliptical. It just tracks your workout. Think Dirty. I love this app because you can look up certain products you use in your beauty regimen, like makeup or skincare, and it tells you like how clean they are. It tells you all the ingredients that are like disgusting. You can click on each one and it tells you why, and it gives it a rating. So you should really, as like a consumer and health conscious person, be smart and look up what's in your stuff. Then we have the Alexa app. I don't with Alexa, like I have one in my room. It's actually right next to me. It listens to me. Like sometimes it'll just pulse green for no reason. Apparently that means it's listening. It's listening right now, like I just know it. It's not lighting up, but I just know it. Shazam, I don't really use it often, but it's just like when you hear a song, you're like, oh, what song is that? You have to have Shazam, you have to be ready. Which if you don't know what Shazam is, you click the button in the middle and it'll listen to the song around you and tell you what song it is. Then we have this countdown app, which I literally only have one countdown, and it's to the Animal Crossing Switch game. Then we have Google Earth, which again, not opening because it's gonna show where I am, I think. This is kind of random, but I like to look around the world. Like, do you ever just go on Google Earth and explore? I go into these random islands. This is what I do with my life, but I go into these random islands that like no one's heard of, and I'm like, this is a place. Like, no one really talks about this place, and it's right there. It's really weird to think about. The world's actually really big. I was looking at Madagascar and just like how it is around there and all the islands and countries. Like, it's really cool. Light radar. This is again gonna show my location, but it's the coolest app. So have you ever looked in the sky and saw a plane and you're like, wow, I wonder where it's going? With this app, it has a whole map of planes. I'm gonna try to open it. Let's just see. Okay, I moved out of where I am, but do you see all these planes? And it's in real time. Like, they're moving in real time, and you can click one and it'll literally tell you on the bottom like where it's going, when it left. It is really cool. So if you look up in the sky and see a plane, go into this app and just like look around and you'll see that exact plane on the radar. Hulu, we all know Hulu is amazing, better than Netflix, so yeah. Then MyFitnessPal, I don't really use anymore because tracking calories and stuff, it is exhausting. I just don't want to do it, so I don't do it. I really recommend it for tracking your macros. That's pretty important. Or learning how to eat well, or like how much you should be eating and what. Now, school, I'm not gonna go into all these apps. It's a waste of time. We have email, which is Outlook. I don't like Outlook, but whatever. Reef, that's for like the eye clickers if you have that. Duo, that's like a duo factor like authorization thing. Logging into your school account. Isn't that so fun? SC Rewards, I think this is for like getting points for football games. Coursical, that's actually a really good app. So if you're trying to get into a certain class, you can put them into the app and then it'll tell you if they open up. And you gotta be quick, but like if you're trying to get into a certain class, you put the section and it'll give you a notification like, yo, a seat opened up, like go join. It's not gonna say that, but it's gonna be like blah 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 opened up, and then you can go try to snag that. I don't know what Passport is, but I have it and I probably need it for something. Babbel, this is like a language app. I've never used it. I don't have the time or patience. I'm so American. Okay, and then Bookshelf. This just keeps like all your textbooks in it, and that's it. Photography. We have Lightroom, which I'm still trying to learn how to use. Then we have Facetune. I'm not gonna be fake with you. Like, I use it not to a crazy extent. I'm not like in there like altering my body or anything, but like if my skin is splotchy, like even here you can see my skin has spots on it, I'm gonna edit those out. You know what I'm saying? Kira is really cute. This app's cute because it basically just makes things shiny and like sparkly. Then Lomograph. Lomograph basically just gives you like that vintage Polaroid look and just has different filters, as you can see. Some of the filters are a little too intense for me, but they have like a date stamp if you want to use that. It's all right. Like, it's fine. It's fine. PicStitch, this is just for making collages. That's pretty much it. RetroCam is kind of the same thing. It has like those overlight things. If you've seen that on my Instagram, sometimes I do like these little flash photography effects, if you know what I mean. And then it also has, you know how the Kardashians, or like other people I guess, they do like these little textures over the picture, and it's kind of like that vintage like old picture look. I use this app for it. I'm sure there's other apps, but this is how you get it. Photo Flipper, all it does is flip your picture. So if you want it to be another way, you do it the other way. Like, that's pretty much it. Because I know when you take a picture on your iPhone, it flips it. So if you want to flip it back, get this app. Superimpose Studio. This is kind of just like a cheap Photoshop. You can put like someone else's face on someone's face. You can superimpose things. Perfect 365 is like the older sister that's like, she's good, but Facetune is like the hot younger sister. Facetune is like what Perfect 365 tried to be, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Walmart version. It's just like, eh. I don't really use it that much anymore, but again, it's one of those apps where it's like, I don't want to delete it in case there's like a feature I want to use. For example, let me show you. For example, this app lets you edit your hair color. So in this picture, I use that app to make my hair blonde. Why did I do that? I don't know. I have a crisis about going blonde like every couple of months, and then I talk myself out of it. I really need to just get some wigs and call it a day. Maybe I should do a wig video. And then I have this Canon mini print app, which basically just, it's like this little printer and it prints out pictures from your phone, and that's it. Utilities is literally just all my Apple apps. Like, I don't even need to go through it. It's literally just the ones I don't use but can't delete. You know what I'm talking about? Business. Here's where my CEO side comes in. If you didn't know, oh my god, just shut up already. Like, just shut up. But I own a business. Literally no one, me, I own a business. It is run by Wix. If you've heard of Wix, I'm not sponsored, but I use Wix as like my site platform. It's built on Wix. So I can see all my orders and everything about the website from the Wix app. And then Stripe is where payments are processed if you don't use PayPal. It's gonna go through Stripe. Then AdSense, this is where I see the money that I make off YouTube. Hi. Don't forget to click the ads. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. YouTube Studio, this is like the back end of YouTube. So I can see all my analytics in this app. And then iScanner, You literally just scan documents, that's it. Drive, this is just Google Drive. I keep a lot of documents in here, like financial sheets and like concept things, you know? Very classified, I don't know. Why would I say that on the internet? Don't hack my Google Drive. Slack, I don't use anymore, but I might use it if I ever have employees for Camarda crystals, but not yet. Then LinkedIn, I really need to update my LinkedIn. I just made it this year or last year. I just have no information on it. So if you are a business or someone looking at my profile, please know it's not updated yet. Don't judge me yet. I have a lot of work experience to put in there. I just haven't done it. Okay, then we have games. I only have 3 games. I'm not an iPhone game person. So we have Candy Crush. I know it's very like outdated at this point and no one really plays it. I still play it sometimes when I'm bored, because why not? Then we have Episode. If you've never played Episode, it's really fun. You can basically like choose your story. It's kind of like those Goosebumps books from when we were kids. Then we have The Simpsons Tapped Out. This I only really play during the holidays, like fall and winter. I don't really play it in the summertime. Oh, I don't have Wi-Fi, but I'll put a screenshot of my town here so you can see it. The last folder is a new addition. So I've gotten into sneakers lately, I guess. I really like the whole reselling, making a job out of it type thing. Like, I just think that's really cool. I'm not saying I do that, by the way. I just like it. Like, I'm fascinated by it. I've just been really getting into Yeezys lately. I don't know, it's just crazy, like the different ones and the different styles and how each one has like different resale value and they go up and down. Like, it's cool. And it's just cool, like all the hype behind it, because they're not easy to get. I just really am into that lately. I have all these apps to order them when they drop. I have Adidas, Foot Locker, Finish Line. I just have all the shoe stores, I guess, that would sell Yeezys. And then of course StockX, because then you can see the prices of everything. I know there's GOAT too, but I haven't really like looked into it that much. I just really look at StockX, but whatever. I'm a freaking noob.
And
I'm such a sneaker, what is it? Sneakerhead. I'm such a hype bae. Ew, honestly, stop. That's disgusting. Like, shut the hell up. But anyway, enough of that. I forgot to mention my bottom row of apps. I have Messages, Gmail, Safari. Oh, I don't know how that got there.
shut the fuck up.
And then we have YouTube, which, by the way, if you made it to the end of this video, subscribe. What are you doing? You obviously like me. Subscribe and give it a like, because why not? It's free. So anyway, that was what was on my iPhone. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, let me know. Sorry if this was long. I feel like it's long, but whatever. Let me know what you want to see next time, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.